Hi. It's been a while. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Biggies. I'm the host of the Digimon YouTube channel, and that would be the Newfoundland YouTube channel for Digimon content. How y'all doing? Hope you're all doing well. A lot has changed in the Digimon community since we last put out some content. I think the last one we did was BT13 with Belphamon. We've had the new, I guess, soft relaunch of Digimon with BT14, the Aces. We've had hybrids come back. We've had Digimon come up that are now unaffected by Digimon effects or just unaffected in general, which, I mean, I guess we all knew was going to happen anyway. It was just a matter of time because it's going to get the Yu-Gi-Oh treatment. And so I figured what better way to start would be to talk about our ban list predictions for the new ban list. As of writing the date of this episode, the new ban list is going to be coming out in about a... Yeah, we got some new ban list predictions, and I figured I'd talk about them a bit, and yeah, we'll see how people feel about it. I've got my little image up here, and then I've got some other cards I'm going to be talking about, and then we'll work from there. So we'll try to keep this brief. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is the Mother Shoto combo, the dreaded Mother Shoto combo. Oh my god. This is like, this thing. Mother D Reaper is a big Digimon that was meant for the, like, D Reaper cards, which is fine on its own. People never really gave it much thought until Shoto came along, because Shoto gives a Digimon blocker, and it's any Digimon, which is Bandai's first mistake, because it was meant to be for the Vortex Warriors Zephagamon deck, and Shoto can just be splashed into any Digimon deck. But what if I were to tell you there would be a way that you can make this Digimon a 15k unaffected blocker?
What?
A lot of decks that can do this can be the Four Sovereigns. I've seen it with Fang Longmon. I've also seen it with like a Ponchesmon Puppet Rush version. It's absolutely disgusting. You know exactly who you are.
I've played against you. You know who you are.
It makes me sad. Why did you do that? I'm thinking that there might be a pair ban with it. I'm not really sure at this point because it's not really topping a whole lot of stuff as of recently. It's still difficult to get around, especially with decks that don't spam the board, such as, like, say, Digipolice, or decks like that spawn a bunch of little guys, like Phoenixmon. Decks that build up their one stack, unless you're big to beat over it, like with Zephagamon itself, the deck it was made for. I had a really difficult time beating over this thing, because Zephagamon just could never get up past 15k. And another thing I want to mention as well is you use the new tie, which is from the new starter deck, to get it up to 17k, or potentially more if you have more ties there. So you can get this thing, I've seen this thing go up as big as 19k. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it warrants some type of action from Bandai. Next up, we have Jack Raid. Yeah, so the zero-cost options are kind of busted now, specifically with Magnamon X, Purple Hybrid, and Red Hybrid, I guess, with Gravity Crush. I don't know, Gravity Crush seems kind of more balanced because you lose the memory at the end of the turn, but yeah, it doesn't really feel fair to just be like, oh, I'll play this for free, I gain a memory, and I gain 2 memory, or I gain a lot of memory, especially with Jack Raid. Purple's thing is trashing cards, so you can get your trash up pretty high. And, yeah, especially with new Beelzemon support on the way, this kind of seems busted. So, yeah, hoping that maybe this will be something. Wolf, the Nightclaw, the Lightfang Nightclaw engine. This is kind of busted for the Ice Snow deck to get your stack up pretty high. That being said, Ice Snow itself isn't hard to deal with at all, especially Hexablaumon, because it doesn't really have any protection. You can still delete it, no problem. But yeah, it feels like it's not even really good for... It's good outside of its own deck, but it's not as scary in its own deck. if that makes sense. So some other ones we have here. This one was an interesting one that I found was Balmon BT14, specifically because Balmon isn't once per turn. The newest Balmon for BT16 is, and it has kind of like a different effect, I guess. Yeah, like Balmon can just go right up from Lugamon into Takamikazuchi, turn 2. And then that's it. You don't have a chance to do anything because that Balmon is not once per turn. If it was once per turn, this would be fine. Wouldn't need a limit whatsoever. But because of that once per turn, I don't know. Even if it was limited, if you get that egg, it's over. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this card. According to this image, Aguni and Lobo, I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't seem that bad. Because blue hybrid, I don't really see like as high or as much of a threat. Are they cool? Yes, but are they unbeatable? Not really. I think they're fine, so I'm kind of just ignoring that. Magnamon X, I feel like this could be solved with Blinding Ray. You get rid of Blinding Ray, and Magnamon X isn't a problem anymore. Because, I mean, you have a lot of stuff that gives blockers now, especially with Mother Shoto. And, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff now that can redirect, just not really what is it, redirect? So Pyramidi has this. Pyramidi has an effect where you can just change the attack target to him. Galacticmon has this as well, which we have some new Galacticmon support coming out in World Convergence, and we've had some new support with BT19 as well. So, yeah, again, I feel like Magnamon X doesn't really warrant so much a limit or a ban or some way. I feel like, again, Blinding Ray, get rid of Blinding Ray, it solves this problem, no worries. Duskmon. I feel kind of strongly about this getting limited, and I do actually have Purple Hybrid here. I don't want any of you to say a word about why this is here. It's just there. Deal with it. See, Duskmon can just constantly go into this endless loop of just swinging Digivolve into Koichi, go into Duskmon, change color, swing, Digivolve into Velgramon, it dies. It just keeps cycling over, especially with the new Koichi, which allows you to get back the Duskmon from trash. But again, I feel like if you limit that Duskmon, Purple Hybrid just falls apart and that's it. Again, Jack Raid could kind of fix this, but I'm not really sure. I'm kind of on the fence about that one. Tax Dog. Mirage Galgamon.
Put the dog down. Put the dog down. Put the dog down. This is for my dinner.
So, Mirage Galgamon, I feel, is absolutely busted, and it definitely warrants a limit, if not a ban, and here's why. So, Mirage Galgamon's original effect to add the top of security to your hand is not bad, and that's not the problem. It's the secondary effect of when an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand, gain a memory. So, if your opponent tries to come back after Mirage Galgamon just does Mirage Galgamon things, oh, well, you play a Searcher with the Scramble. Perfect. Go ahead and I'll gain memory. Essentially, you could pass turn with this card numerous times over. And it's just absolutely ridiculous how you can do that. Because, like, why would you do that?
Yeah, boy.
Why would you do that? So, yeah, some people are saying because it's not, like, topping local or topping regionals or ultimate cups that maybe it doesn't need to be hit. I don't know. I feel like it definitely needs some action or something. We're not done. We need to talk about a Talmon loop because that's kind of busted. So I played against this as of the date of writing this episode. I played against this on DCGO, and my god, this terrified the crap out of me. So Talmon Ace, in my opinion, should be limited, and I will tell you why. Because in my match on DCGO, this guy hard slammed a Talmon, Digivolved up into the Kuzahamon, spit out the Talmon, Digivolved into another Kuzahamon. So this guy essentially just spit out Talmon, Ace, Digivolved into Kuzahamon, used Kuzaha to play an option and spit out Talmon. Digivolved up, play Talmon, did the loop again, Digivolved into Kuzahamon, spit out Talmon, Digivolved up into Sukuyamon, and then just Digivolved into Shigreymon Room mode. And like how do you get past that? How do you get past that? You don't. You don't. I played Pyramidi against this deck, and I was shocked. I was like, oh, I'm going to push up my Landormon, and I'll go up into Pyramidi next turn, and do Pyramidi things, ha ha ha, put all the sources underneath, and I just couldn't. Because anyways, that's about it. That's all the time I have for now. I just wanted to get a quick ban list, and I put out another video. I have some more on the way soon, so we'll have some newer gameplay, maybe some new deck profiles. We'll keep this going now, and I appreciate all of you watching. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being patient and bearing with me, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.